Hey, I'm Steve Bowler, over 20 years experience in education, former principal, superintendent, and Jostens Renaissance Hall of Fame. The great thing about Jostens Renaissance is that it is a connection of schools throughout the country. All these different ideas come together and you can grab these ideas and make them yours within your school. Each of the different schools may have a certain ideas that's theirs, but then you take that idea, make it your own, and then move from there. Just start with one idea. You don't have to jump in there and have a million ideas at once. Start with one. That's the best thing about Jostens Renaissance. It connects schools together and educators and students together so they can make the best of their school. Every month we're going to share a different idea with you. Each of these different ideas you can take and implement into your school however it needs to fit. Here's a great idea for student engagement, all right? The first one is called Greeter. Now, Greeter is awesome. The way it works is every school has teachers doing bus duty or morning hallway duty, right? You're in 2A or doorway 3B. So what I did is we just simply changed the name from bus duty or hallway duty to Greeter. All right? It's simple, it's easy, and it's free. You know what? When you go to Disney, when you walk in the front door, what's the first thing that you see? You see a greeter. Hi, welcome to Disney. Welcome, come on in. That's great, it's wonderful. It makes you smile right away as soon as you walk in the door. So we added that to schools. Now, the teachers, when the students come in, what do? Hey, welcome to school, come on in. That's the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to make the kids smile and be happy when they come to school. You know, when I did this before, we had a teacher, what she did is she went out and she bought these big Mickey gloves and she did outside bus duty. So when the buses are coming in, she's waving at them with the Mickey hands, coming on in, giving them high fives and everything like that. We had another teacher who was stationed right by the front entrance and he would give fist bumps, high fives. He was still concerned with safety and making sure the kids were right, but we want the kids to be smiling and happy when they come to school. We don't know what the kids are coming from when they get here, but your job is to make them as happy as possible and to start the school day off right. That's what it's all about. Greeter. It's free, doesn't cost a thing, just change the name. Okay, what you do is, when you have those students who get their letter saying that they've been accepted into a specific school, you set up a day at your school where you have a signing day. Very similar to when kids go get a scholarship to a big school and they have a big scholarship and a big event for sports. Same thing that you have at your school. It doesn't matter if the kids get accepted into the military, if the kid gets accepted to a vocational program, or they get accepted into a college. You have a day, you bring all the other people around, you invite their families in, you have some paparazzi sitting on the side taking pictures, and then you make a big deal of it. You have the kids officially sign saying that, yes, I'm going to continue my education by going into the field of masonry or going to cosmetology school or going to a great college or going into the military, and you celebrate it. That's what you do. If you have a television station in your school, you showcase it on the TV. You put it out through social media. You make it a big deal. And eventually, over time, everyone in the school and in the school community are going to notice that. This is what's important. This is what we celebrate. That's what Jostens Renaissance is all about. Another great idea is making sure that you recognize as many students in the building as possible. That's done by doing something called Comeback Kid. A lot of schools have a straight A list or an honor roll A-B list of students who do the very top, doing exceptionally well. But then we have those group of students who, you know what, as much as I might work and as hard as I may go, they're just not getting to that top level, all right? What we did is we found a way to recognize those students by calling them the Comeback Kid. What's the Comeback Kid? Any student in the building who has moved up one grade level from one marking period or one semester to the next, so you have a certain percentage point where they've moved up one to the next in any subject is considered a comeback kid. That way you're deriving and you're focusing that recognition on what is most important and what's most important in schools, growth. We want to see that growth mindset. We want to see kids moving forward. So if you have a kid who's got an F and they move from an F to a D, that's to be celebrated. You know what? Way to go. Awesome job. Maybe you have a student who was already a B student and now they're a straight A student. They moved up to an A. That's what needs to be recognized. You need to find as many different ways to recognize as many different students as possible, showing that growth. And there's a lot of ways you can do that. You can post their name in the hallway, you can put their name on the screen, use social media. There's a lot of different things. Take pictures forever. I don't care. Just do something which is amazing to recognize those kids. The comeback kid moving up one grade level or 1 point to the next level, semester or marking period to marking period. Jostens Renaissance, that's what it's all about. For more great ideas and to get started, go to jostensrenaissance.com.